Hey guys, welcome back to Travel Check-ins with Saida and
Jermaine.
Today we are going to be recapping our September budget. At the beginning of the month, we shared with you guys what we budgeted for our first month living in Kenya. And today we're going to let you know whether we came in at budget, under budget, or over budget. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. So we're going to tell you what we budgeted for each category, and then we're going to tell you what we actually spent in that category. We're going to start off with the travel and health insurance. So for travel and health insurance, we use Safety Wing, right?
Safety Wing Nomad Insurance, yes.
Safety Wing Nomad Insurance. And for Safety Wing Nomad Insurance, we budgeted $250 for the month. And looking back at our budget for this month, we actually spent $237.44. So we actually came in under budget.
A little under, yeah.
Came in under budget by $12.56. So right now we're winning. So the next thing that we had on our budget is rent. You want to talk to them about rent?
Well, rent is $2,200. As many of you said, we're getting robbed.
Did we stick with that same budget for September?
Yes,
Okay.
we did.
Okay. So we budgeted $2,200 for rent for this month, and we came in at budget $2,200. Nothing increased or decreased for our rent for the month.
Yes.
What's next?
So we just got robbed again.
Oh man, Rob. Okay, so our next category is rideshare. And for rideshare, we budgeted $150. And I think we took a lot of Ubers this month, right?
We did. Yeah, we don't have a car, so.
Yeah, we took a lot of Ubers. I think I saw about 20 Uber entries in there.
We took one about, it's probably about 20 out of the 30 days we took an Uber.
Yeah. I've never had that many Uber entries in our budget. So we budgeted $150 for Uber, and we wound up spending $126.88 on Uber. And that left us with a positive in our budget of $23.12. And I think what kind of contributed to us not spending the $150 was the fact that we were gone for about 4 or 5 days.
4 or 5 days, yeah. So it's 5 days, Wednesday to Monday.
So we were out of Nairobi for about 5 days. So we weren't taking any Ubers. So I think like if we budget the same amount next month, we may come in at what we budgeted. But for this month, we did come in a little bit under. So that's another plus in the budget. So our next category is restaurant. I'll let Jermaine tell you about restaurants.
Well, I know we went over. We're going to have to adjust. So restaurant, we budgeted $150. We ended up spending $293.06.
Everything we ate was so delicious. Make sure you guys go back and check out our restaurant videos because we've eaten at so many great places. The only thing is it's hard for us to cook where we live now. Not just because where we live, but also because of our schedules, the way our schedules work. It's just hard for us to cook. And then just getting accustomed to this kitchen and groceries and how things are set up. But we did go over budget by $143.06. And I want to say I don't regret it. The food was good.
Yeah.
Food was good. So our next category is our grocery budget. And for our grocery budget, before we get into our grocery budget, what was some of your favorite restaurants from this past month?
What was it called? Mixed Grill was one of them.
Mixed Grill and Donor.
Donor, yeah, that was one of them.
I think we have either a video coming up for that restaurant. The food was 10 out of 10. Or either we already put the video out. I think it's coming up. I don't think we put it out. But Mixed Grill and Donor was really good food. What did we eat when we were there?
What's it? Tandoori chicken, poutine fries, some other stuff. Tangerine juice was actually first time I ever had tangerine juice. That was pretty good.
It was really, really good. So sweet, natural sweetness, just so good. The food was really, really good, and I think we probably spent less than $30 on that. Like way
At one
less.
time, yeah. A little less than $30.
Yeah, and it was dinner for the two of us, plus we had leftovers we took home.
Right.
So we get a lot of bang for our buck when it comes to dining out. When we eat at restaurants, we not only eat once for that meal, but a lot of times the restaurants, when we eat, we're able to bring food home to eat at least one more time.
And we're doing coffee, probably every other day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our coffee bill is...
I've never drank so much coffee in my life.
Yeah, our coffee bill. But the coffee is great. We did a video on the coffee shop that we go to. It's called Sip Spell Coffee Company. And it's owned by a local entrepreneur, young guy, really great coffee. Like Jermaine said, Jermaine didn't even really drink coffee in the States, but now he drinks coffee pretty consistently.
And every once in a while we go to Art Cafe, I think it's called.
Yeah, we've been to Art Cafe. We usually just get like a cappuccino or something.
Yeah.
Or something like that, or a mocha. I don't even think they have mocha at Art Cafe. I think you usually get a cappuccino because I don't think they even make mocha.
Nah, I don't remember.
Okay, so our next category after restaurant is going to be grocery. We do separate our grocery budget from our restaurant budget. So for the month of September, we budgeted $400 for groceries.
I mean, truth be told is we're both kind of busy, so cooking at this point, it's not going to be much cooking going on unless somebody does it for us. So
yeah,
I don't even think about it.
Yeah, and the food is just different here because I did attempt to cook something a few times, and we have a few things that we can kind of cook that are fairly fast, but again, we just don't have the amount of time with classes and work and just daily household tasks. But as far as like the cooking, like what I bought beef and it took like so many hours to cook to get it as tender as I would cook it in the US. And in the US, it would probably take me about 2 hours to cook that, and then plus I would typically cook that in the oven at home. And we just have a really small oven here. Ovens are not that big of a thing when
and it's not even a real oven.
And yeah, it's more like a convection, not even a convection oven.
No,
it's like a toaster oven.
Some kind of combo, but it doesn't really cook anything.
Yeah, it's a microwave oven combo.
You can't bake anything in that thing.
Yeah, so our grocery budget was $400, and we actually came in under budget. We spent $253.49 on groceries. And part of that, I just want to kind of explain this for people who are American who are coming here. Part of that is we can go grocery shopping on a Saturday and we can buy bananas and potatoes and apples and orange juice. But these things don't last as long as they do in the States. So for example, when we buy orange juice, when we open the orange juice has to be drank within
like 3 days.
3 days.
I think it's supposed to be.
Whereas back home, we could keep orange juice in the refrigerator for a while.
And milk.
Yeah, and the same with milk. So the milk we buy, once you open it, it has to be used fairly quickly or it goes bad.
And it will go bad.
Yeah, and I found like we was having to keep going back and forth to the store multiple times in a week.
Yeah.
So we've come up with some solutions. There are some shelf-stable milks that we'll incorporate into our meal plan so we can...
I don't want that.
No, that's the one Palm uses. That's the one she uses.
Oh, okay.
You just put it in the fridge when you're ready to use it, but typically it's like portion sizes, so you don't have to use it all at one time. You could use it in your cereal, but you can still have the other one there. You can use it for coffee and for tea. I handle the kitchen stuff, so I'm gonna try the milk. He's drank the milk. He may not have known he was drinking the shelf-stable milk, but I think it's called Maziwa is one of the brands that makes this shelf-stable milk. And I'm just going to listen to the other housewives and homemakers here in Kenya and use what they use. And so we're going to incorporate that.
I don't know why.
For cereal. Didn't you like cereal?
I mean, it's cool, right? But you said you're going to listen to all the other housewives and homemakers. That's not really what you do right now. So
well, I'm
why
taking
even
tips
going that route?
and strategies. Because remember we had cereal last week. Wasn't that convenient?
I mean, you don't need anybody to tell you that. You just grab a box of cereal off the shelf.
But the milk.
You do you.
Like we have cereal right now. We have no milk.
I didn't even know we had cereal.
Like I said, I'll handle the homemaking stuff. So we wound up saving $146.51 on the grocery budget because, again, we just couldn't keep getting to the store like that. So the next thing we budgeted for September was Safaricom, which is our data plan, our data and phone package.
Right.
And keep in mind, guys, these things that we're going over on our budget, these are our Kenya expenses.
Right. We have other bills still.
Yes, these aren't our America expenses because we still
Right.
have expenses in the U.S. But these are our Kenya expenses. And so for Safaricom, we budgeted $14, but we actually spent
Like $15.50. So
yes.
yeah, $1.50. I can live with that.
So we came in a little bit over budget on that one. That's okay. So those were the things we budgeted for the month of September. But there were some surprise expenses. Things we didn't budget for.
Birthdays that we didn't account for that.
Yes.
So this is our first full month really here, so we don't have everything down packed, but
And that's why we are sharing this with you guys, because we don't have it down pat, and we just want to kind of share with you our experience. Birthdays was one of the things that we didn't plan for. One, because we didn't expect to be going to any birthday parties here in Kenya.
right,
But,
and we forgot somebody in the States, one of our family members.
well, we didn't forget the
Did we?
birthday.
Well, not the birthday, we just
But
forgot
we
to put it
just
in the
didn't budget because we didn't. Yeah, we forgot to put it in the budget.
Right.
But
So
the family
that came
member
out to
reminded
be
us.
the 69.38. So it wasn't too much. It was just another bill, pretty much.
Yes, so birthday expenses, we tacked on another almost $70 to our budget. And then another thing that we didn't budget for was clothing.
I didn't buy any clothes.
I bought clothes because we were going to do a specific thing.
Yeah.
We were going to do some work in the field. That's the mission field. We were going to do some work in the mission field, and I needed some different items. I needed some more skirts. Where we were going to be was really, really dusty. There was a lot of brown clay dust, that kind of orangey red clay dust, and I only had two white dresses.
Yeah.
Those wouldn't have survived out there.
No, that wasn't right.
Those wouldn't survive, especially with all we did out there. And we have a video coming up on that, guys. We did some amazing things that we're going to come back and share those with you. But the white dresses wouldn't have survived. Yeah. So we went and we got 3 skirts, and I got a t-shirt, and that added an additional $50.29 to our budget, which was actually good, because $50.29 for 3 skirts and a shirt. And they were nice skirts, nice cotton skirts, and the t-shirts was cotton.
I couldn't tell you.
I got so many compliments. I did wear one of the skirts in the field, though, the black. I bought them for the field.
I got you, but I don't know how much skirts cost. So.
Oh no, those were good. Those was good prices. So all in all, what did we budget for September?
I don't know. What did we budget? $31.65.
So $3,165 is what we budgeted for September for our Kenya expenses. And what did we actually spend for our Kenya expenses for September?
We spent $32.46.
$3,246.
$46. $46. Oh, 4 cents. I don't count the 4 cents. Okay.
So we spent $3,246.04 for our budget. And so obviously we went over on our budget.
$81.04.
Yeah, not really particularly happy about that, but it is what it is.
I mean, I'm okay with it. I figured it'll be some give and take the first few months, but I mean, it wasn't $500 or something like that. I would like $81 in my pocket, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah, and going forward, we're going to try to figure out some ways to hopefully, I don't know, I want to reduce our budget, but if we don't, or if we can't, it is what it is.
Listen, man, as far as we reducing that budget, listen, we have 2 different audiences with, two different trains of thought. You have a lot of people from here think we're getting robbed or it's wasteful.
Yes.
Right? But people from America, I say, okay, if you spend $2,000, you're going to be overlooking this city. You don't have to leave your complex, not a complex, I just get in the elevator and go down to the gym. It's a restaurant down there. It's nice. We probably have what, 8 guards out there. Man,
Yeah.
it's convenient. Yeah, I don't. If an Uber pulls up, I don't have to get wet.
That's true.
I mean, it's just
So many pros
yeah, there's so many pros that, and you will not get this in America. Maybe
for this price point.
no, not for the. Yeah, you can get it in America, but
Not for
yeah,
this
not
price
this price point. It is almost impossible. For Kenyans, I get it. The budgets are different. The amount of money people make are different, but
The lifestyle and everything
right,
is just
lifestyle's
different.
different. And eventually, right, if once we get the visa situation the way we want it, we probably will move somewhere else and
Yeah, y'all pray
do
for
that.
us with this visa situation.
yeah. But right now, man, we
We're
just been here 1 month. We want to be comfortable. We don't need all that extra headache.
Yeah.
So this is what it is for right now.
So guys, you've heard it. We budgeted $3,165 for the month of September. This is our September end of the month recap. We spent $3,246.04. We went over budget by $81.04. We hope you enjoyed this video. We hope you found this video helpful.
Right.
Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and drop any comments that you have down in the comment section below.
Either way, good or bad.
And we just appreciate you guys. We appreciate
Right.
all of the support, all of the feedback, especially the positive feedback.
Even if it's negative, right? If you have the right intent, I'm fine with it.
Right.
Well,
So we appreciate you guys. We appreciate you taking the time to watch. And thanks so much. And we'll catch you in the next video.